We are not the same. I am a Martian. Hi, I'm Blade Master, and you're watching Shitty Jokes with Blade Master. No, I have a Mars army, and that's why I made that joke. Lil Wayne, y'all. In case you didn't get get what that meant, it's from a really old song from this rapper called Lil Wayne. He's good. He used to be good. Then he used to do a lot of drugs. Or he did a lot of drugs and then went stupid. So 2v2. Blade Master and Hani versus a couple of others. So a total of 3 randoms and 1 really good player. We are fighting in the map of Tuliferdum. Tuliferdum, this looks exactly like the map that I picked out in my Cool Maps video. So one of these guys might be a viewer or might have just seen that video and was like, oh, this guy with that Indian accent actually seems to have some pretty decent points. Okay, let's get past the accent and my blatant racism and let's maybe try out this map. Okay, so Tuliferdum. You can see there's a big forest here. Otherwise, it's pretty nice. I mean, pretty open. You have a couple of patches of woods here. There's a patch of woods there. So, what is going on in this battle? I took Aksum. I took a Mars Bars army. 5 total Mars archers. A couple of mounted Mars bars. Mounted Mars archers, I mean. Over here. These guys don't have Parthian shot, but they have 53 missile damage, so the elite missile damage. 17 ammunition is okay. Don't cost a whole lot, I believe. They have rapid advance, they scare units, and they have precision shot. So in that sense, they're okay. Obviously a waste, but whatever. I'll tell you why I brought this army. I also brought a total of 4 desert mounted javelin men, 3 near up in front, and 1 behind. I've also got a Desert Warlord General. A total of 4 Sons of the Invincible Mars bars. So 4 Sons of the Invincible Mahrem. God damn it, move up. Yeah, there we go. So the Sons of the Invincible Mahrems. I'm so sorry the game is, like, I haven't even started the game yet. But I need to take a photo. These guys look fucking dope, dude. Look, that pronged spear. So sex. So these guys, the reason why I took these guys because I'm kind of fascinated by them. They have insane melee attack, insane melee damage. So they actually might be a spear unit that can work, but they are only light, they have no armor, and they have poor health. Unbreakable morale though. The reason why I brought this shitty army now, it's because I asked this guy while we were deploying not to bring these fuckers, but he insisted on bringing a total of 6 Athars chosen. So I was like, if you're going to bring such a shit army, such a good army, I'm going to bring the shittiest army. So he's brought a very OP army with 6 Athars chosen, 4 Desert Levy, 5 total armored camel warriors, and a Desert Chieftain General with 2 silver. He's also got 4 Zealot Sicarius, who he is very smartly kept on this patch of the woods. But the problem is they are a bit too far away. Maybe he should have kept them here. But it looks like the Alan and Tanukhid alliance that we're fighting also has some units here. Also got an Adana's tracker and Adana's marksman and a couple of desert raiders who are about to get charged at by the Badia skirmisher and the desert raider for the Tanukhids. That's why this game has been paused this long. Before I unpause, let me just quickly take a look. There's a very interesting engagement here that I want to try and focus on. A total of 3 Germanic spear masters, 3 Germanic archers, 3 Germanic crossbows, 4 Germanic spearmen, 2 Germanic pikes, Taifali cavalry, 3 elite Agathar warriors, Alani general, a couple of Alani horsemen, and a Alani spearman war dog unit. I can see why he brought the Germanic Spearmasters, because he wants to, with their expert charge defense, it's going to be interesting to see how well they do against the Athars chosen, who are going to charge in. The Tanukhids, on the other hand, 4 Desert Spears, 3 Kushite Shotla with double silver, 1 Solitary Tanukhid Pike, Mavia's Chargers, Arabic Horsemen, Camel Warriors and Camel Lancers, and Mavia's Bodyguards. And of course, 2 Elite Nubian Archers with gold, and 2 desert bowmen and a desert hurler. So let's go ahead and start the battle. So immediately once the battle started, I was like, oh, shit's going down. Badia skirmisher here with their double-handed spear, going to do very well against these hyenas that the Adana's trackers have. Meanwhile, some of them are pulling back, but I'm able to catch them. Also, the Desert Raider caught one of my Adana's trackers initially, but that meant I was able to surround them and capture them or kill them with the Desert Raider, 2 Desert Raiders that I had. Also bringing in my Desert Mounted Javelin men. They're going to crash into the rear of these Badia skirmishers, but Badia skirmishers not going to do too bad there. They are very light, so they'll take a lot of damage on the impact, but it was in the forest, so my charge was sort of dissipated, or depleted. And here coming in for a consecutive charge, but you can see my desert mounted javelin have taken a ton of damage because these guys they wield this pretty fucking badass double-handed spear. I don't know what's the bonus versus cavalry on that. Meanwhile, two mounted Mars archers being chased away by the Alani horsemen. This one is going to lead this Alani horseman right into that beautiful 4 Zealot Sicarius filled forest. This mounted Mars, some of them are actually getting caught here, which is pretty strange. Yeah, one of them got caught, but I'm going to use my desert mounted javelin to try and... Oh no, they don't have... Oh no, I forgot to turn on skirmish mode. So that desert mounted javelin is dead. Wow. Very smart. But here, the sons of the invincible Mars bars about to get charged at by 2 camels. So they're really not going to like that. But the amount of missile fire that's going on there is just going to slaughter these camel warriors. And the fact that these camels in general have very low morale. I'm going to pop whistling shot. I'm going to pop only flaming. Yeah, flaming and whistling. And these sons of the invincible Mars bars do scare. So I'm pretty surprised that they actually managed to withstand this much of morale damage. Forest being set alight. Sons of the invincible Mars bars. 58 kills despite getting slaughtered on the impact. Here, Mavia's charger is getting butt-fucked by 5 Mars archers. So they got a decent number of kills, and to his credit, my ally is helping out very crucially by bringing 2 armored camel warriors into the forest, allowing us to, capture this very important piece of terrain here. So once we get access to this, then I don't need to be too afraid about the elite Nubians and the desert bowmen, despite the fact that my Mars bars, or invincible Mars bars, don't have any armor. The Alani horseman was baited in, just got baited, mated. And they're going to charge into the Zealot Sicarius and do a fair bit of damage, but they're about to get destroyed. Zealot Sicarius very light, don't like getting charged. Very 0 armor, melee defense very low, health at 84. It's just a, they're a shock unit, and they're going to be a very hit or miss type of unit. Sons of the Invincible Mars bars. Did they get that XP chevron? No, 66 kills, but they're getting helped by Desert Mounted Javelin, who almost depleted their ammo, but about to get a single XP chevron. Only 2 volleys left. Going to kill off the Mavia's charges and the last Lancer. Very smartly done, using Frenzy Charge here to make them unbreakable and hold up my guys as long as possible. The Sons of the Invincible Mars bars, the second one coming in and just going to destroy that. So one Sons of the Invincible Mars bars down to 19 men, but have got that crucial XP chevron. Mounted Mars archers here with 7 kills, but they still have a fair bit of ammunition left. Out of 7, they've lost 5 volleys, but they still have 12 left. I'm keeping my Desert Warlord and my Desert Mounted Javelin men in reserve. I'm going to keep most of my Desert Mounted Javelin men in reserve here in this game, except for that one which I lost like a fucking retard. Well, it's not lost, they still have 38 men. I think my ally came in and helped with his armored camel warriors. Very, very smartly done there. So he's going to push into this forest here with his armored camels. I'm going to push around so that I can get into the rear of these, because you can see there our enemies have 2 generals, both of whom have 0 missile block chance because both of them are shock cavalry generals. So they could be very susceptible to getting slammed by 53 missile damage arrows, especially with precision shot. It turns into something like 70. Desert Bowman being chased away by Desert Mounted Javelin, popping rapid advance, catching them. I attempt to pull out, but it looks like the Mavia's bodyguards. Oh, very smartly done here. He uses rapid advance on his Mavia's bodyguards as well. The Tanukid player plays very well in this game. He uses rapid advance to chase away and catch my Desert Mounted Javelin because they're able to get hit charge speed. So my Desert Mounted Javs get slaughtered. Down to 24 men. Meanwhile, the Athars are pushing up, and he's made a very, very strong push towards the flank. Germanic Spearmen not getting any kills, Armored Camels just being pulled away at the last second. The Germanic Crossbowmen and Germanic Archers are going to fire into Desert Levy, and Desert Levy don't have great missile block chance. They only have 40%. Not a very good spear unit at all. I would have imagined these guys to have 50 to 60 or even 70. but they have only 40, which is a strange thing to see. Alani General getting caught by Mounted Mars, getting rear shot them. Getting rear shot them, English, how make do. I was able to get some rear shots on the Alani General there. Desert Levy getting slaughtered by these... Holy fuck, the amount of skirmish options available there. But here, this Mounted Mars, which is in a very good position now, is going to try and get some rear shots on the Mavia's bodyguard. Meanwhile, my Mars archers are firing from the forest into the elite Nubian archers, getting some crucial flaming shot volleys there. Here, the Mavia's, the Athar's Chosen got charged into braced Germanic Spearmasters. Germanic Spearmasters getting 27 kills, Athar's Chosen dying, and then very smartly rear charging with Elite Agathersai. Very, very smartly done. This Elite Agathersai not used correctly though. Excuse me. The armored camels have charged into Germanic pikes, it looks like, but they're getting into the rear. He needs the Germanic crossbows to work perfectly here, but the armored camels have caught some of the Germanic archers. But the crucially, very smartly done here, the Germanic Spearmasters have managed to finish off the Athar's Chosen here. Athar's Chosen down to 42 men. This Zealot Sicarius have come in from that patch of woods there. They're going to help support. Athar's Chosen here at full strength. So the Germanic Spearmasters that actually were brought and were braced did pretty decently. But the ones that weren't braced, did absolutely poorly. Meanwhile, I'm just causing all sorts of mayhem here. Just being a little shit, like a little pesky, annoying little shit. Using my Mounted Mars, then pulling away with them. And now these Mavia's bodyguards, since they were pulled in front because they were getting shot at by my Mounted Mars, my regular Mars are going to fire into them from here. So they're just caught between a rock and a hard place. Coincidentally, most of what Mars is made of. So, signs of life in Mars, well, not signs of life, but there was undeniable proof that frozen water is there in Mars, giving hope that there may be signs of life, but they just haven't been looking in the right places, man. The Martians have been living and fighting amongst us for like the longest time. So here, Mavia's bodyguard helping to support there. I managed to pull out with my Mounted Mars. They've gotten 115 kills. They've done pretty decently. So huge clusterfuck here. Athar's Chosen getting all kinds of kills on Germanic crossbowmen, and Zealot Sicarius also helping out. Here Athar's Chosen only a single XP chevron killing off the Elite Agathersai. These are not. You definitely want the Athar's Chosen to get a lot more kills than that. But he still has a full strength Athar, and Athar at 46 men. So, yeah. Not the worst thing in the world. Second Mounted Mars here, getting 100 kills, firing into Germanic pikes, and of course the Alani General, crucially. And here Mounted Mars coming in for a second charge onto the elite Nubian archers. And they're just going to slaughter them off now, because there's not much support here left. There are 4 Desert Levy who are going to face up against my Sons of the Invincible Mars bars, and then 3 Kushite Shotlai, who he honestly should be just using to charge into my Invincible Mars bars. Not really sure why he's doing this. Leaving them until late game though. Could be useful. Getting an uphill charge with Invincible Mars against Desert Levy. The Invincible Mars have very good charge bonus. But look at that, that's their low health coming into play. They lose a lot of men on the charge, and low health and low armor. And the fact that Desert Spears have expert charge defense allows them to get a couple of kills on Sons of the Invincible Mars bars. Using Frenzy here, getting 12 kills on Desert Levy. So the Desert Levy actually will do fairly well, better than what you would expect against you know, that type of unit. So here you can see 15 kills on Sons of the Invincible, here 6 kills, here 1, and here 10 kills. On the other side though, Kushite Shotlai crucially coming into support, getting kills on the Athar's Chosen, who are pretty depleted by now. But here Athar's, they're just going to not like, the Kushite Shotlai are not going to like this. Zealot Sicarius, going to, they're not going to do too bad. They're not great units though, pretty expensive for no real reason. Mars bars, Mounted Mars, 124 kills. And here Germanic Pikes about to get, woo! I was about to charge my dismounted javelin out of those spikes, but no. I'm not that bad in micro. Here, Allied General dead, but look at the generals. They're so clustered up that I'm getting a lot of good shots with my flaming Mars archers. And Mounted Mars catching and killing off the last of these elite Nubians. And then I should be pulling out with them pretty quickly. Desert Mounted Javelin Men destroying some of the Desert Hurlers, but the Alani Mavia's bodyguards is coming to support. That's why I'm bringing my Sons of the Invincible Maharem to maybe catch these Mavia's bodyguards. Some of them do get caught here, and they crucially don't get a charge in. And the fact that my guys are light means that they will be able to catch some of them, I think. But Desert Levy coming in to crucially helps catch some of the Sons of the Invincible. Our ally has been vanquished. Go figure, the one with the Athars chosen has died first. Meanwhile, the guy with only two melee cavalry is actually surviving. Mavia's bodyguards dying to Desert Warlord. Already got 81 kills on Kushite Shotlai here, and I don't know why he's not supporting. He's supporting now with Tanukhid pikes and his Kushite Shotlai, but I should be able to kill off the Mavia's bodyguards before too long. Desert Mounted Javelin Men getting 59 kills. Firing into the rather useless Germanic pike. I've turned on fire at will. Should be firing into the Alani general. But all in all, you know, there's not. Once I kill off the Kushite Shotlai, then I should be all good. Trying to pull back my Sons of the Invincible Maharem, but they are exhausted since they used Frenzy earlier, and that means even though they're light, the medium Kushite Shotlai will actually be able to catch them in the rear. So that's not good. These guys do have unbreakable morale basically, so you know, they won't do well, but they'll actually hold up these units for a fair bit. Giving some time for my other Sons of the Invincible Maharem to maybe get a rear charge, or more crucially get my Desert Warlord in position for a rear charge. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, so let's put this in Warlord camp. Oh, no. Yeah. So we're going to crash through the flanks slash rear of those Kushite Shotlai. Lose a couple of men, but crucially, like, get so many kills. They're already at a triple XP chevron. I think they were at a single XP chevron at the start of the game. And here, Sons of the Invincible Maharem doing well. Like, you know, after all of that, they're still managing to do pretty decently and get, you know, a fair few kills against a very strong Kushite Shotlai, a strong melee infantry unit in the Kushite Shotlai. Here, charging into Alani General, my Desert Warlord will take a fair amount of casualties from that, but they will be able to destroy the Alani General. About to get a quadruple XP. Yeah, there we go. Single silver for my Desert Warlord. Keeping them until late game was a pretty good move, all things considered. And a very, very closely fought game between us 4 players. But it looks like we're about to win this one. So yeah, big surprise. The one with the army with the Athar chosen actually doesn't lose. What a massive surprise. Elite Agathasai warriors, the one sole Elite Agathasai about to get slaughtered by Desert Warlord. And the Martian army actually manages to win out. They're fighting to the last man, 3 men left, and there we go. Pyrrhic victory. Actually a really cool game. I really enjoyed this game. This was played in my, when I was, like in my first official Twitch cast. I'll put the link for my Twitch is in the description. Take a look at these skills for the Invincible Mars bars though. They do a very good job against infantry, a decent job against infantry, very good job against cavalry as long as they're supporting. But they will get slaughtered by, you know, anything on a horse and anyone with a sling. Mars archers, the kills for them not great. But I think they did some decent HP damage on the general. Mounted Mars bars though. 141 kills, double XP chevron, single XP chevron, 129 kills, did very well. Desert Mounted Javelin didn't do great. Let's see for Hani how the Athars chosen did. These are not kills that you would expect from Athars. 198 was the only one which is good. The other ones 110, 109, 108, 75, 66, not good enough. I think, you know, he had to he charged into the Germanic Spearmasters, and that allowed them to get. Look at this Germanic Spearman with double XP chevron. Germanic Spearmasters held out, used their expert charge defense, and that's how they just basically bounced back the Athars chosen, and they lost men on the bounce back. One of the elite Agathasai was used very well by rear charging the already engaged Athars chosen, but the other ones I don't think were used too well. Gudea is or Gudilla, I don't know. He had a very weird army, but I think he made some pretty impressive moves at the start of the game, using the Mavia's bodyguards with rapid advance to catch my retreating desert mounted javelin men. Kushite Shotlai maybe should have charged into my Sons of the Invincible Maharem. But the skirmishers did actually pretty decently, considering they got charged at the start of the game. At the end of all of that, they still managed to get a single XP chevron. Mavia's charges are a very hit or miss unit, and unfortunately I think he kind of missed. And the other units were basically shit. So yeah, very fun game, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more. Peace.